of this big, beautiful bill, which we're going to talk about a little bit more as budget implications in a minute, part of this big, beautiful bill has got an artificial intelligence and information technology modernization initiative. Okay. So what this does is it sets some money aside, and it says Secretary of Commerce shall use the funds appropriated under subsection A for the following: to replace or modernize within the Department of Commerce legacy business systems. Okay, so all the old 70s and 80s teletype systems that they're using for
like point of sale stuff.
No, just everything. Like all of their ledger systems, all of their accounting systems. These are all old systems.
You mean like at the DMV?
Yes, like everything, right? But this is on the federal level. Okay. With state-of-the-art commercial artificial intelligence systems and automated decision systems.
Oh.
So what's significant here is commercial, which means somebody else is going to make it. They're going to buy it.
And it's AI.
And it makes automated decisions. Oh, you got to get your application denied. Why? I meet all the requirements. Denied.
That's the default setting.
How do I go to the help desk and you know what I'm saying? Like, Taylor, his accounts get denied.
Double denied.
Right. To facilitate within the Department of Commerce the adoption of artificial intelligence models that increase operational efficiency and service delivery. Oh, I like the sound of that. I don't know about the decision systems. To improve within the Department of Commerce the cybersecurity posture of the federal information technology systems through modernized architecture, automated threat detection, and integrated artificial intelligence solutions.
So we can deny it faster.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. All this sounds great. It all sounds great. But this is very vague. So there's more to this bill. This is just one page out of it. It's very vague. I can see them being like, yeah, we're going to create a cybersecurity system with backdoors into all your devices. Oh, and by the way, your Nest thermostats, once Google bought Nest, they started putting microphones in the Nest thermostats and applying for patents on listening devices on how to identify sounds in the home. I'm serious, right? This is vague. It needs to say improve within the Department of Commerce, respecting the Fourth Amendment, the First Amendment. You know what I'm saying? Like in general. So
you're going to need jujitsu to take on Siri.
Seriously. Yeah. Like, stop. I just want a dumb house. In general, except as provided in paragraph 2, no state or political subdivision. I want people to hear these words sometimes. No state or political subdivision. A political subdivision, because I'll say that sometimes, is everything. Your health district, the United States, the state of Washington, these are all political subdivisions of the United States of America. Because after the Civil War, we went from being 50 sovereign states called the United States of America to 50 political subdivisions called the United States is America. Okay. So they're all political subdivisions. So basically this is the supremacy clause. Political subdivision enforced during the 10-year period beginning the date of this enactment of the act. Any law or regulation of the state or a political subdivision, so no county legislation or anything like that, thereof limiting, restricting, or otherwise regulating artificial intelligence models, artificial intelligence systems, or automated decision systems entered into interstate commerce. By the way, everything's interstate commerce. You know how they got those guys in the federal system on felon in possession of a gun? They broke down their jurisdiction over the gun on a commerce clause on a memorandum from the ATF saying that bullets and the lead and the gunpowder and all the different ingredients have to cross state lines. And if you're in possession of a bullet, you don't have the tax document showing that you paid the taxes to cross the state lines with the bullets. I know, it's insane how they get to their jurisdiction, because normally gun crimes and things would be a common law, which would be at the state level or the county level. But instead they pick up these gun laws through commerce. Yeah. They have to tie everything to commerce. My charges, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if I explained this to you. So I went to the U.S. Capitol as a United States naturally born citizen. Okay. At that point, that's how I viewed myself. And I went to the Capitol to redress my grievances to my elected representatives that were collectively housed in that building. Okay.
Yeah. Now,
I wasn't trying to stop the election. I was trying to bring attention to fraud, et cetera, et cetera. However, the feds indicted me. And in my trial, for the first time, I saw the Commerce Clause, how they got me on commerce. This entire crime was predicated on the fact that on January 7th, the Safeway down the street from the Capitol building had a 30% less gross gasoline sales receipts than on January 6th or January 5th or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
So by our activity and the subsequent lockdown, we were responsible in a reduction of commerce at Safeway. They included emails from DC Safeway manager to the Capitol Police, not Capitol Police, Metro Police, indicating, that some indication of prepared, riot or something, like we're doing lockdown because you told us to because of the riot or whatever.
I guarantee you right now that there's everybody listening is going, come on, this has got to be bullshit.
How it works. They have to tie it in because the federal government only has jurisdiction over interstate commerce. And then that is what then over almost 150, 200 years converted our common law system into a admiralty law, commercial law system.
What it sounds
That's
like you're
what
saying.
it is.
What it sounds like you're saying, though, is that, if there's ever a crime like this again, all they got to do is go, hey, Safeway, what were you low on receipts this week?
This is yes. It's against the law to interfere with a contract.
Jeez.
So it's interesting how these guys had 30% less gas receipts. Oh, so the solution is for my business to have 100% less receipts. You know what I mean? You think we could pitch in a fund? I bet if you threw in all of our attorney fees, we could make Safeway whole. You know what I mean?
For sure.